Sacramento, put your hands together for this blessed performance tonight. Put it together for Mark Gonzales. Gonzales.
Remy said I'm a patient person. Being indigenous to this continent and having your land stolen for 500 years kind of makes you patient. I always say we were here before empire, will be here after it. That's why we're patient. Good things came before, good things will come after. We're happy. We're going to try to have some fun. Our people have always done with what we got. It's always resulted in some really unique food recipes for all our communities. Like when people come over, no matter what the community are, from you talk about blacks in the Deep South, Chicanos, indigenous people, South Asians, Vietnamese, Desis, Arabs, etc. It's like sometimes you're like, you used what in that? And people are like, why? And you're like, because we didn't have anything, and we're hungry. And we're hungry people, and we like to eat a lot, so you use what's around. We're resourceful people. And so resourceful people also try to use what's available. So we had a little conversation before, and we're like, well, let's see what we can come up with and have a little bit of fun. So hopefully that's all right with you all. Let me see what you got. In 1975, Valava was born. Mom's womb, a house party from a beat I was born. She was born in 45, like DLP. 45, alive, it's like rhythms we be. She cut her own soundtrack in October 89. And suicide with guys is more than a rhyme. In a world of clowns, are you more than a mom? Am I more than my mind? Am I more than my moms? Are we more than the scars that they cut on our palms? Are we more than the bombs that they dropped on our village? We soul-style Darwin, survival of the illest. You argue our realist, I argue pure dreamer. We more than Sarah Palin, Arizona Grim Reapers. We old school like Reapers, ancient like Coptics, ancestors albums. Best believe I will cop it from Sudan, Sri Lanka, Turtle Island to Gaza. One breath, one flesh, one armor, me armor. We are all that is left of those who have left. We are all that is left of those who have left. We are all that is left of those who have left. Respect, respect, respect. We are all that is left of those who have left. We are all that is left of those who have left. We are all that is left of those who have left. Respect, respect, respect. In 1975, hip-hop was born, and so was I. And some 30 years later, we're asking the same question: what the hell are we going to do with our lives? This cultural kaleidoscope of liquid hope crystallized on wax, where battles of beatbox bass, echoed by bombs in Iraq. We have chemical flow like the WTO bartering away Baghdad and Euphrates in an economy of an honesty that favors memorizing over original thought. And what does any of this have to do with hip-hop? And what does a Mexican from Alaska have to do with the Middle East? Nothing. Pues nada. Unless you consider the original El Nakba of Brooklyn, whose heartbeat echo in Beirut streets where history free froze, replayed slow motion genesis. Mesoamerican massacres at Oma Silti, whose Afro-Egyptian iduct exodus followed trails of tears into refugee camps, returned to see American suburbs as settlements. And I'm just a kid from Alaska who occasionally loses himself in a mosaic of music. I want to compose a symphony beyond sorrow. Write songs in the surahs and the leaves of palm trees. Tell olive trees no longer bleed in silence, because you are me and we are losing land lost. Like lives lost. Like wives lost. We who have lost children are now lost children, wandering back alleyways and brothels, battling the suspension of hope like the legacies of Cairo, Sadat, Oaxaca, Vicente Fox. So we invoke the spirit of Rakim and Naz, Mahmoud Darwish, Suhair Hamad. We are Afro-Indigenous with iPods, wandering the streets of Iraq, screaming, bring on the tanks, because we the beauty behind hip-hop. We don't stop. We won't stop from the West Coast to the West Bank. Oh. Is it in the crack of our spine? Or the way our back bends, or the way friends pretend to make amends, but in the end, send only silence. Police sirens dance like street lights on stripper poles, their colors like cops, oh so bold. Our bodies, oh so cold, like the steel cuffs they place our corpses in. These days, SeaWorld porpoises commit murder and get paroled, while our young ones get life. It's like no chance of a first dance love. An old man hugs me and asks, what is the purpose of living? When cops blast on 7-year-olds inside their own home, reality TV from the CD to DET lit in Ayanna Jones' living room. The echo is heard across the globe. The war drum is beating, her heart is closing, her eyes are slowing. I am asking why. I asked a question, Allah, I am waiting. Langston is chasing a scream deferred. The world is a word written in a language I cannot read, but our hands understand. But our hands understand. Water flows through the ditches of dusty palms. I sit on the banks of the Sahara praying for rain. Sarah Palin is praying for oil. 4 a.m. in the morning, dawn is sleeping, roosters snuggling with their children. We are leaving ours. Outside the house there are stripes and stars flying, nuclear fireworks in the distance. These days one seems so distant, where we down the 4th of July, at a 4th of July, at bar counter, countdown, Armageddon, like national anthem. Families standing on corners for rides upstate, where lives wait behind bars in younger born form. It's like we're born starlight in prison, starlight in prisons, star hype is hidden. Our stars are burnt out, they burn crosses, carve scars while even Auschwitz is crying at the grave of Gaza. I didn't ask for this, my children betrayed me. Arizona hangs me like strange fruit on cactus. Torn unseen weeps, trails of tears down her cheek. Chief Seattle rubs her back. Khadijah holds up Fallujah. Retrace path Mecca to Medina. Adina dreams with Maria. Lost in Grace Lee Boggs is praying for Malcolm, Elaj, Shabazz, Shabang. We bang on each other for colors others are blind to. Einstein, it's time to turn back relativity till I find you. My relatives lost in memory of Osama, Obama, Afghani trauma, lighting candles for Kandahar, Sudan, and Somali. This is for every child whose father's hand turned Houdini, who deemed we should disappear from their life. Put your fist up, then open your palm. Put your fist up, but open your palms. Unclench your heart. See, Dad, your mind is not mine. Streets, your mind is not mine. Life, your mind is not mine. Government, your mind is not mine. 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 Give it up for Dominic.